This is a GCSE chemistry question about bonding. It says this question is about structure and bonding. Figure 1 shows part of the structure of calcium oxide. So we're told that it's CaO. So we've got the figure 1 here, and you can see that we've got two different types of atoms. One negatively charged and one positively charged. The question then says, what type of bonding is present in calcium oxide? And we're given a choice of 4. We've got covalent, ionic, macromolecular, and metallic. So I'll go through each of these and then we can make the link to figure 1. Well, metallic bonding, first of all, is you've got positive ions in the metal surrounded by free electrons that can move around, that are freely moving. So that is what metallic structure looks like. Macromolecular structure is things like your macromolecules, like your proteins, carbohydrates. So carbohydrates, for example, glucose C6H12O6. Lots of those joined together to make starch would make a carbohydrate. So we can see what elements we've got in carbohydrates, and we're told this is calcium oxide. Ionic. Ions are charged particles. So we're looking for charges. So for example, sodium will be positively charged, chlorine will be negatively charged, and they will attract to each other. Covalent bonding is when you've got two elements and the electrons are shared. So for example, well, you've got H2O. These bonds here are covalent. They represent covalent bonds. So let's relate that to the question. It says, this is figure 1 shows the structure between calcium oxide, and we know we've got positive ions. So we haven't got electrons that are free to move around. So we know it's not metallic, because even though these are negative, they're not freely moving around. They're in within the structure. It's not macromolecular. We know it's not C6H12O6. Covalent is not non-charged particles. So we have got charges. So our answer here, this structure here, must be ionic. So we'd tick ionic.